Hello, hello! Welcome to my channel. I'm Gina, and it's great to be with you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Look at my desk. It is filled with paper scraps. And what do you do when your desk is full of paper scraps? You grab your glue and you start playing. That's what you do, and that's what we're going to do today. As you probably know, I keep this little deck of playing cards right within arm's reach. And they're always sitting there on my desk, staring at me, taunting me, saying, come play, alter me, alter me. And so that's what we're going to do because that's what I have been doing. Now here are a couple that I have already made. And as you can see, just a variety of different papers for the background. And then I picked something out to have as a focal point. Sometimes it's a stamp that I've colored, which is kind of what happened in both of these. Or sometimes I just grabbed a butterfly, of which they are also in arm's reach. And I found this little piece of fabric, which I had stamped several times, and I thought, well, that's just too cute. And I thought it turned out really well, and this was my first one. So then, of course, I kept going, and I made another one. And then I made another one, and then I thought, let me turn on my camera and invite my friends to come along and play with some paper scraps with me. So what do you do if you don't have a deck of playing cards? You go grab some cardstock, or you grab a cereal box and you cut it up, any kind of little piece of cardboard, and you just cut it to whatever size you want to play with. Easy, doesn't have to cost you a thing. So I am going to set these aside and grab a playing card. I'll pull a couple out. I'm not sure if I'll do more than one, but I'll have it ready. All right, so I grabbed these and I wanted to make something out of that. I like to have like a little pop of color. So I've got one strip that kind of has a lot going on, and then the others were just kind of, I don't know, background. But I'm going to get something to protect my desk from all my glue. And I just used my Scotch glue stick. It is the Mega Glue Stick. It's purple. That's funny, I looked at the camera, it looks blue, but it's actually quite purple. And this does really great. I also have my art glitter glue handy. Before I get started gluing, I kind of want to figure out what my pattern's going to be. And I was doing the others, just laying it right on my card, but you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. You can just lay it on the desk and kind of play around with it until you get the kind of pattern that you like. I'd had a thought earlier. I don't know what that thought was. It would be very helpful if I still had that thought. All right, it's bigger than my card, but that's okay. This is a little piece, so I'll probably start gluing up there, and then I'll just have to cut this piece off. Oh, but I do love that piece though. Isn't it pretty? Okay, well let's go with that. So I'm going to just, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Let me make this the top. I'll just leave that. And what was here was my top piece. Glue that down, okay, like that. Ready? There we go. All right, first piece is down. We just continue to glue and add. This is so simple, but it's very satisfying. Something about gluing paper, I don't know what, but it's just more satisfying than you would think it would be. Like if you're a paper crafter and you're watching this, then you already know this to be true. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Now it's really helpful if your pieces are cut straight, because for these I'm not really overlapping the papers. I'm just really kind of butting them up right against each other. And of course, like if it's not cut straight, you're going to have, you know, the card's going to show through because you'll have a little sliver that doesn't meet up. But you could certainly overlap them, and I've done that in previous videos. It's kind of going to the end here, but this one I wanted to use this flower so it can't be all the way to the edge. All right, let's see if we can get this last one glued on. And this one needs to go about right there. I'm going to take my bone folder and just push it down. Make sure it gets glued down really well. Okay. There we go. All right. I got a little bit of glue on the back, but that's okay because I'm going to cover that piece as well. And I'm just going to trim off the excess. It would be helpful if I could see though. Oh yeah, look, there it is. Look, isn't that just so pretty? I love it. Now you could definitely leave it like that because I think it's just gorgeous as it is. But you know, I'm going to ink it, right? So, of course, it just makes everything look better. And I've got vintage photo here. There we go. Ah, that's gorgeous. Now you could think ahead and maybe ink the sides of each piece that you're going to glue. That would probably look beautiful as well. Of course, I didn't think ahead, and so I'm just going to ink the edges. Now, I kind of had an idea and picked out the paper, but that's as far as I went. Let me bring it in a little closer. So now what do we do? Okay, so after thinking about it way too long, I remembered that I had this sticker page that I got many, many months ago. And let me pull you back a little bit. It was from Kaiser Craft, and the collection was Everlasting, I believe. So, but these had those similar colors as what I've got in my little card here. So I thought I would use these. And I think I'm just going to keep it really simple and just pull some of these hearts and stick them on. Okay. Let's see. Now it's not super sticky, so I'm probably going to need to add glue, which is fine. That gives me a chance to kind of play with it for a second. Figure out where I want it. Oh, that's pretty. Actually, I think I kind of like it up there. Let's just go for it right there. So I'm going to this time use my art glitter glue. Okay, and now, there we go. That's cute. And let's see. I can even pull a sentiment from here. Our love story. Where's my tweezers? Glitter glue doesn't give you very long. You really have to make a decision pretty quick. So, all right. You know, I think that's going to be it. Sometimes simple is best. The top part is finished. I just need to cover up the back. Okay, I'm back. It's actually been a couple of days since I left you. And I'm looking at this, and to be honest, I'm just not that big a fan. I'm not loving it. And I'm okay with everything but the sentiment. I don't know. Something about it, I don't know if it's the placement or just the black lettering. I don't know exactly what it is. I just know I'm not happy with it. So, what do when you're making something and you don't like how it's going? Well, you just try to fix it. So we'll see. The first thing I'm going to do is see if I can get it to pull off. Now, I kind of started right here, but I'm not sure how well that's going to go, but I will give it a try. If I mess up the paper, I'm in luck because I did find another scrap of the same paper, because I don't know, I think that goes really well and I love how that looks. So I'm thankful I could find another piece. But I'm going to first try and see if I can get this piece to come off. Even if I have to use this piece to cover up, like it doesn't leave a very pretty underside, it'll help at least to get this part off, because that way it'll be a little flatter. So I'm going to get off what I can. All right, well, I got just about all of it off. I think I am still going to need to use this piece because I just can't get this little residue from the glue to come off. I'm afraid to keep scraping at my paper that I'm really going to start to mess with the integrity of the paper and have it come off. But that's pretty good, and it is once again flat. So I'm going to just glue this piece over top and replace that section, and then of course trim and ink the side here and over here. All right, there we go, good as new. And I honestly, part of me kind of wants to leave it alone because I just think it's really pretty this way. But in my effort to try to fix the other one, I did come across these little cutouts that were hanging out in a little drawer that I've got here on my desk, and it's just full of just a ton of like little scraps and stuff, and just it's kind of a way where I clean up my desk. I just kind of toss stuff sometimes. And I was digging through and I have located these, and I can't tell you how many years I've had these. I believe I bought this die cut and I just wanted to try it out, and that's where these came from. So it's the Live, Laugh, Love, and since we have the hearts, then we might as well go with the love. And I was thinking of putting it right there, and I don't know, something about that is just more appealing to me than what was there before. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down before I have a chance to think too much harder about it, and we'll see how it looks. All right. To me, that looks so much better. I hope you think so too. Now, the only other thing I think I want to do, just to kind of give it a little pizzazz, is I found this Jelly Roll glitter pen. And so I thought I might go over the letters in the glitter just to kind of give it a little something special. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Can you see that? Not sure. It's always hard to tell on my little viewfinder if you can see that or not. Oh, that looks really, really pretty. There. Cool beans. See, I like that so much better. I feel good about that. And listen, it's important that you feel good about your makes. And it's also okay if you don't. You know, you try to go, and I was thinking and trying to figure out what to do to make the other one a project that I would like. And it took a little while for it to come to me, and I just stumbled upon these. Thank goodness I did, because I don't think I would have thought to go look for this die cut and cut it out. That just probably was not going to happen. But fortunately they were hanging around in this drawer, and I saw them and I kind of held it up. I was like, hey, I like that. So don't give up You don't have to settle for something that you don't like, but you also don't have to give up either. Now, since I have these other two, I'm thinking maybe I need to do 2 more. I'll probably speed up the video and not talk my way through those. I'll be doing the same thing, just using scraps and putting scraps together and then attaching these as the main focal point. right, what do you think? I think they turned out great. I'm very happy with them. Very pleased. Let's take a closer look. I did put backs on, which I did not film. Put the backs on these. And I think in doing so, when I was rubbing it and trying to push it down, I guess some of the gel, the glitter was not quite dry. And so I'm not sure if you can see, but there's like little kind of bits of glitter kind of all around, which I don't mind at all. That just gives it another additional little element that's just really pretty. So that was not planned, but I'm not upset about it. I think it turned out great. So we have Live, which was done in green, various greens. Okay, and here is Laugh. And that was done in shades of blue. There's a blue on the back. Okay, and here is Love, which is the one we started with. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, there's a whole lot of glitter on this one. And there we go. All right. I'm quite pleased, but I would love to know what you think. So please leave a comment below. Let me know if you liked how they turned out, and tell me if you liked what I had started doing with this one first. If you liked the original little sticker I had here, or if you preferred the final product. And definitely give me a thumbs up if you like the video. That tells me and YouTube that you enjoyed the content, and I would appreciate it so much. Well, that's going to be it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!